Alright guys, so I was able to get the bolts off the upper control arm. Put the bolts off. It worked out good. So this one gave me a little trouble. I bent up this inner fender just enough to get some clearance for the wrench to go on this side, but I was able to get it off. Pulled off fairly easy. It looks like somebody had changed out maybe they look factory, I don't know. Okay, so I went ahead and took off the upper control arm, shock, spring, the lower control arm. Now I'm gonna clean all this up, paint it black to make it look really nice and clean. At least this part right here. And then up here I'm gonna just go ahead and power wash it once I get it cleaned up. That'll look better. And I got the lower control arm. Pretty cool because it comes with the all your new bushings, bump stop, your links, which those I'll be switching out to some different links I'll show you out here in a little bit because I don't like the way those sit on the sway bar and the control arm. And then it's got all new ball joints, castle nut, powder quarter tubular. That'll be pretty cool. So we'll see how it looks once it's already installed. I'll do the bottom and then I'll show y'all once I start getting to the next step until I get it all fully built. And then I'll show you a video on that. So this will be part two. Last night I got a little bit late, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Got the drop shock over there too as well. And then we'll see how it goes. According to these instructions, it says here to cut on the top part of the frame about a quarter inch. So I went onto their channel and I actually scanned the QR code and it showed how to do it. So I went ahead and did it myself. Maybe you guys could see. I did it myself and I'm going to go clean this up and then go ahead and, you know, paint it so it doesn't get rusted. And then hopefully that's going to make the installation of the spring a lot smoother. That's what it shows on their website because for a while, let me see if I could adjust these. For a while, these things were giving me a hard time. So hopefully that notch that I did right there is going to help it. We'll see. And then I'll get that painted and we'll continue on to the next step. I did see about this is normally right here, these are already notched out, but they usually have to where it's almost like a circle. It's not this oval right here, which that allows for the adjustment whenever they're getting aligned. So that's pretty cool. That saved me a ton of time. So this is actually the second truck that I've worked on that has been already done to. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So we're gonna see once everything's all put together. I can kind of adjust it a little bit. Once I put the wheel on, I can kind of give it a little bit of adjustment just to get it down to the alignment shop, and it's not all, you know, cambered out or toe in or toe out. So that's going to be a plus with those being notched out. So that's cool. So today I'm going to be installing the bottom control arm. I already went ahead and put my grease fittings in, lubed up the what's going to be connecting up here. Put a little bit of lubricant down there, some grease. So once I pop it in, it'll make it a little bit easier for me to put it in and install it. So let's see. I got the bolts. Got the lower control arm installed. Tighten up the bolts here. Looks like it's been pretty good. So Next step will be getting the upper control arm, spring, spindle all put together, and then hopefully that'll be done for the passenger side, and then we'll go from there. I already got the drop shocks for the front. That's gonna give it that nice ride, and then we'll go from there. Install the fittings here. Pretty cool. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and grease these up. That way they're nice and lubricated. Sometimes if you're having trouble with these, it's a good idea to rethread them. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the wrong one. This actually goes on pretty good. Some of them, I know on the lower control arm, I had trouble with it because it looks like it wasn't threaded right. This one's actually going pretty good too. Same thing with that side. That one went pretty good too. It's always nice when everything fits nice and smooth, snug. Go. I got that one done. It's already got all new ball joints. That's always a plus. That's what I like about these kits, that they come with all your ball joints, your new bushings, your grease fittings, everything is new, obviously. So that's a plus. So go on to the next step and keep on going. There we go. First bolt in. The next one. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'll tighten up these bolts, and then well, I won't tighten them just yet, but I'll get them snug. That way, be ready for the spring and everything once I get it all nice and tight. So let's go to the next step. All right, folks. So I was able to finish the upper, the lower control arm, spring, the shock, spindle. It's all assembled now. It was it was a challenge getting that spring in. I ended up getting one of those spring compression tools, and that was a lifesaver. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I didn't have it. I've been doing it like this for a while without one, and once I did it with this truck, it's like a game changer. I know I should have done it a long time ago, but this truck gave me the hardest time putting in that spring. So I said, you know what? I just went ahead and bought the tool, and in like 10 minutes, I was able to pop it in place, and it worked just fine. So got all that installed. The next step is going to be the other side, and then the sway bar links. But these I have to do it when I do the other side. This will kind of be up in the air moving, and I kind of have to do them both at the same time, if that makes sense. I got to kind of put this one, snug it up to the other, and then tighten it so they work like they're supposed to. Because If you notice here, it's kind of like on a bind, and that's where those articulating sway links that I got come in play. So that way they'll have that nice um, knuckle system there. So that's gonna work perfect. So I can't wait to do the next side. Once I get the next side, everything should be good. And I'll go ahead and tighten everything up. And then once it's all done, it's gonna go to the alignment shop. And then after that, it's going to paint. Well, I'll take it, yeah, after alignment shop, we'll take it to the paint and we'll go from there. So I'll see you on the next video, guys.